Welcome to Carmel Middle School, home of the Cougars. For our car rider line, you guys will enter in the front. You'll come down Camilla, and then you will go snake through at the front of our school for drop off at the very front. Our bus riders enter the school through the side slash back of the building. They will enter underneath the covered walkway, which is really nice when it's raining. This is also where they will come out in the afternoons to get on their buses. If their bus is not there, they'll wait under the awning as well. When you enter the building in the mornings, you have the option to come in this hallway, and there's bathrooms on the left, but there you can also have the option if you are getting breakfast to hop into these doors that you can also see on the left. If you get breakfast, you'll be entering our cafeteria, and you will go in through these doors and you'll go through the line to pick up your food. Our tables are typically set up in the main cafeteria section, and you will sit every other seat and eat your breakfast. When you're done, you'll throw it out, and then you would continue on to your homeroom. If you decide that you don't want breakfast when you come in the morning, you continue straight to your homeroom class as long as the bell has rung to signal that you guys can come in. Our cafeteria is right in the front of the building, has some really nice glass windows. A lot of times those will have decorations up on them or sayings as we go through events during the school year. Our cafeteria also has a stage and can be used as for performances if needed. When you exit our cafeteria, you will be in our main lobby. So when you come in, this is also where our car riders come in. They come in those main doors on the right, and you'll see our welcome desk, the front office, the nurse is also in there. So you'll see a lot of activity here in the mornings because everyone is coming into the building. It's a great spot to know. Right off the main lobby is our sixth grade hallway. So you can see as you come in the doors, you go to the right, you'll see that sixth grade hallway is right there. We do this purposely so our sixth grade students who are new don't have to travel far or get confused during their walks to find their classes. So when you come down sixth grade hallway, one of the rooms I want to make sure you guys know is the room right here on the left is actually our school resource officer's office location. So he is right in the front of the building and also always part of our sixth grade transitions. As you continue down the hallway, you will see all the different classrooms that we have set up for you guys. A lot of our classrooms in the beginning are our math and science classrooms. So you'll see we go through the hallway. Of course, in middle school, there's the option. We have our lockers. Of course, for the 2020-2021 school year, we will not be using lockers, but we have them for if we get to use them in the future. You have the sixth grade bathroom there on your left. You'll also see throughout the school building that we have our no RWs to wear your mask, wait 6 feet apart, and wash your hands throughout the building. As you continue down the hallway, you'll start to see we transition into some of our social studies classrooms. On the right, you have science on the left. And then as we get to the end of the hallway, sixth grade actually continues, and you can go left, and you will have all of your English language arts classes. So as you begin to transition down the hallway, so this is Miss Van O's room, and she's the beginning of social studies and language arts. So you come down the hallway, you'll see that you have all of our fabulous English language arts teachers, and this is also still sixth grade hallway. Each grade has 14 to 16 teachers, so there's a decent amount of rooms, but again, sixth grade is a nice, easy L to find all the rooms that you may need to begin your time here at Carmel Middle School. Our counselors are up next, so we're going to go back to the main lobby just to give you the path that you would take. So once you come in and sign in, if you have a meeting with a counselor or you need to register or withdraw your student, you would turn left at this first hallway to come down. This hallway is a big transition piece in our building. Our school store is there on the right, and that is typically open every morning for students to buy spirit wear, scrunchies, school supplies. all of the good stuff is there. But then as you come, you can see our floor kind of changes from the black and orange tile, and you're going to come up on a nice intersection, and our counselors are all right here to the left. So this hallway is called Counselor Hallway. Our registrar is the first room, second room really. The first room is our counselor meeting room, conference room. Then you have our registrar, and then you have all of your counselors. So the first room is Mr. Canup. He will be the 6th grade counselor this year. After him, you have Miss Boyd, and she is our 8th grade counselor, and we'll get everyone ready for high school. And at the end, we have Miss Woody, who will be our 7th grade counselor this year. For the 7th grade hallway gets a little bit funky, so we want to take you all the way back to the front of the building just so you can see your path as you need to walk. So again, you start in the lobby and you will turn left. So all the 6th graders are so used to going straight from last year, they are going to turn left this year and come down that same hallway like we were going to the counselors on the previous tour. So on this one, when you get to this corner at this intersection, the 7th grade can actually go straight or right. So it depends on what class they have. So if they go straight, there are a couple classrooms there on the right, and then a couple classrooms in that back hallway that are 7th grade. But a majority of your classes are down this hallway, just like they were for 6th grade. It looks very similar. It's just on the other end side of the hallway. So you'll have your science classrooms. You have a bathroom right here in the middle, just like you did for 6th grade. And then it goes all the way to the end of the hallway to make sure that you guys are familiar. So just remember that this year for 7th grade, you turn right for a lot of your classes or stay straight. So it's a little bit of almost like a Z for 7th grade students to find all of their classrooms, but they're all still upstairs. They are not downstairs. They don't have to go anywhere. It's just a little bit, depending on what class you have, you may have to go straight at that other intersection. Our 8th graders are our big group that goes downstairs. So when you enter Carmel, you actually enter upstairs, which a lot of people don't realize. So when you enter the main lobby, to get to 8th grade, you have to go downstairs. It's kind of a nice piece for them to be on their own little floor, considering they are the oldest students on campus. So to get down to the 8th grade hallway, you walk down that same hallway that has the school store, and you get to that intersection that has the counselors in 7th grade. So all of our 7th graders from last year are so used to going to their classrooms, but now they are actually going to go down the glass staircase. So this glass staircase is kind of the central hub of Carmel, and students walk down for electives and to getting where they may need to go. So when they come down to the glass staircase, they will go left and they will find all of their 8th grade classrooms. The nice thing about all of our 8th grade classrooms is they pretty much hang out in a U down here. So the first room that they'll have, we'll have Miss Ploger will get a little spotlight right here. She is one of our math science teachers. She's one of the first classrooms down there. But otherwise, you have your bathroom on the right, and then you can just go straight for the rest of this hallway. You'll have a lot of electives in this hallway too, which we'll get to next. So many of our students are familiar with these halls before they even get to 8th grade because they have already been down there for so many of their electives. So they continue down, and now they get their big L, very similar to 6th grade. They're literally below the 6th graders. So now we've made this transition, and these are all 8th grade classrooms here on the left, very similar to 6th grade right above them. There's even a nice little mural down here about, where are they going to go for high school, what decisions, how they're going to get there. And then they have this very long hallway that has the rest of their 8th grade classrooms. Again, very similar to what they did in 6th grade. It's just downstairs now. So they will be in this hallway a lot for any of the classes that they need as they transition from class to class. On this side, you have the boys' bathroom. And then you have your last two classrooms down here are a science and social studies room. The 8th grade teachers always do a great job of hanging up a sign that says if today's an A day or B day. So that will always help if you need it. Our elective teachers are a little bit scattered all over the building. So we are again back upstairs. The first stop we wanted to kind of show you right here on the right is Mr. Hartage's office. He is our in-school suspension coordinator and our restorative practices person. So hopefully you don't have to know him that well because I don't want you guys to be in trouble. But his room is right here and he gets to overlook the gym. In this hallway, you also have our band room right here on the corner. And when you turn left, you will also see, so here's our band room. It has stairs, so it's a fun little hidden classroom up there. But when you turn left, you'll see that this hallway is like our music hallway. You'll see, actually, if you didn't know, that the wall actually spells music. So the cellos, violin make the M, the microphone makes the U, the horn makes the S, the clarinet or oboe makes the I, and then the last one, you have maracas and xylophones, they make the C. So down in this hallway, we also have our orchestra class. When you keep going, this is our beautiful sunlit staircase that we always look so nice. It's great to get downstairs. So when you go down these stairs, you are actually going to head down to the gym. So you can see all the athletic fields as you start to head down here. A lot of our students have participated in South Park athletics, so they have probably been on these fields long before they got to Carmel. When you get downstairs, this is our gym entrance and also the rest of our electives. At Carmel, we offer a lot of our sports. Last year, our football and basketball team were both undefeated. So in this hallway, you'll see that we have our mural that says Cougar Pride. You have the concession stand. All these things are down there because the gym is right here. You'll also have a bathroom down here on the left. And then you continue on, and we start to continue with the rest of our elective classes. Every student is required to take health and PE at least one semester per year. So you'll have it every year. Might not be fall, it could be spring. On the left, we just passed our chorus classroom. And then when we make a right, we begin our career and technical education classrooms. So all of our CTE classes have a variety of topics. You could do personal characters and career, robotics, medical detectives, lots of options of different courses you guys can take, business classes. So we have 5 different classrooms of those, so they start here. On the right, you'll also see the locker rooms. Again, we won't be using them this year, but that is where they are located. So now we're going to make this turn, and you're going to see that we are going to see the glass staircase is to your left. So that's that glass staircase that we mentioned earlier. It's kind of the central hub. So here it is again, that the 8th graders use a lot to come downstairs. So when you're here, this is another way to get down to elective hall, depending on what elective you may have. So you would come down our central staircase in order to get to some of those classes as well. We want to give a special thank you to Marcy Myers over at Kennedy for coming to help us with our drone footage. Thank you. We're looking forward to having a great year.